Welcome back to another Meet the Leadership. Today we have Cascsiany here with us. How you doing today, Cascsiany?
I'm good.
All right, that's what's up. So, first off, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you find your way into EdgeGamers?
It was so long ago, I don't remember what server I was playing on. Might have been the kitchen or the Dust 2 server. Jackie, this was back in 2010. Jackie approached me, asked if I was interested in joining, and I liked the server, so I was like, sure. So I joined 13 and a half years ago now.
So 13 and a half years ago, you made your way into EdgeGamers. You started as, of course, a member. What was the process in you ranking up through the community? How did that go for you?
And it was pretty simple process. Everything was on. Well, we only had CS source servers, but we had quite a few source servers. So played on them and eventually got, noticed, got promoted. A few months later, got promoted again, and had my O. And since then, I've been leadership or EGO and got promoted back in July to leadership where I'm at now.
How was it that you handled the concerns brought up to you guys regarding our CSS servers?
I look at them, see what's best for the server, see what the reaction might be. By our player base, we have a very strong, opinionated hubs on the server, and so I kind of take a look through their eyes to see what might go best over and give my recommendations based on that.
What would you say is one of the biggest wins regarding our CSS server, and how can we continue moving forward and developing it and making it even the best it could be?
I mean, we've got a very strong player base. We've had this server pretty much from the start, and certainly from when I started, and 13 years later, it's still going strong. We just need to maintain our communication with players and keep them in mind with all our decisions. See what they're thinking, and it's best for the server.
How did you come across the name of Cascsiany? Is that your actual name?
Cascsiany is a name I created years ago. It was the name combination of 4 of my cats' names at the time. And so I took a bit of each and combined them into Cascsiany.
Okay, and how would you break up this name? Like what part? Like, give me the names of your cats, all 4 names, and then so I can see how you broke it apart, because this is kind of interesting.
It was Casper, Macy, Persian, Sassy. So Casper is the first CAS. Macy and Sassy are kind of the C. Macy's the C and the Y. Sassy is one of the S's and the Y. And then Persian is kind of the SIAN.
So outside of EdgeGamers, what would you say you do for fun? It could be either hobbies, other games you play, maybe outside of our servers. What would you tell the viewers?
Mostly I play on our server. Mostly on the Dust 2 server. But besides that, I bowl. I do Dungeons and Dragons. I usually am the dungeon master running the game for D&D, but I also play. I do enjoy cooking. I don't do as much as I wish, but I do like cooking.
And what would you say your favorite dish to cook and or eat would be? If they're different.
My favorite dish to cook would probably be chili. I usually make a big pot of chili and then freeze it and eat on it for a while. Serve it up a few different ways. Taco salads, put it on nachos. Just a good bowl of chili with some cheese and jalapenos.
Is this a secret recipe, or would you mind sharing the recipe with our viewers?
I don't really have a recipe that I follow. Most of it's seasoned to taste. I make a big, like 8-9 quarts of chili at a time. So I use between 2 and 3 pounds of hamburger, pound of mild sausage, 3 pounds of dried beans, 6 cans of the big cans of diced tomatoes, and then it's seasoned with garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of cumin, and chili powder, and occasionally some cayenne pepper.
Okay.
Depends how I'm feeling.
I see it. Now, do you typically cook for a lot of people, or are you just like portioning out your meals and stuff?
I portion it out.
So how long would this this fabled pot of chili last?
2 or 3 months, depending on how much I eat it. I do freeze it, so it's, not just I cook it, eat it all at once. So I'll put it in freezer, and when I'm like, oh, it's getting cold again, I need to pull some chili out and eat on it for a week, different ways.
Now, is that your favorite food to eat too? Like if you could have one, if you were stuck on an island, right, and you could have one food on that island magically appear in front of you, no health side effects or anything, what are you eating? Is it chili? Is it not chili?
I couldn't eat the same thing over and over again. Chili, I could do different ways, at least. But hamburgers and fries, I could do pretty much any day of the week, so I'd probably have to say that.
Hamburgers and fries? I feel that.
Hamburgers and fries.
All right. Follow-up question, right? On this hamburger, of course, you got your bun, you got your patty. What kind of cheese you put on the hamburger?
I usually don't do it. Cheeseburger.
Okay, so for the cheese, because we did say hamburger, what toppings are you putting on this burger? Is it just a plain meat and bun burger? You just plain bunning it out here? Like, what's going on?
I'd go with the lettuce, tomato, pickles, onions, and ketchup and mustard.
All right. Double follow-up question: grilled onions or raw onions?
Raw onions.
You've lost me. All right. Nope. I'm good. Anyway, moving on. All right. Going back to this island, right? You got a plate of burgers and fries just chilling in front of you every single time you're hungry. However, on this island, you get kind of bored. What are you bringing to this island to entertain you? One thing you can bring. What are you bringing?
A phone or tablet feels like a cop-out.
You wouldn't be the first person to say it, though.
I know. A Kindle with, or something with all sorts of books on it. Pick up all my favorite books.
Could you, if I asked, could you give me a favorite book? Like all-time favorite book?
Lord of the Rings.
Ooh. Did you enjoy the movie adaptation they made for Lord of the Rings?
I did. I did enjoy all three of the movies. Love sci-fi fantasy, so any sci-fi fantasy books, I'm interested, pretty much.
Is there anything you'd like to share with the people of EdgeGamers who may not, see what goes on behind the scenes?
I guess I could say, there's usually a reason for why things are happening the way they are. If you're not getting immediate attention to an issue, it's either being debated, discussed, or we're looking into seeing, why something is happening so we can address it like it needs to be.
Okay. Is there anyone you'd like to give a special thanks to or a shout out to, who's really made a difference within your time here at EGO?
Mayhem Death, he was over a lot of things. He's, done a lot of support for Source and supporting me while some things were happening on the servers. And Immaculate for encouraging me to go for leadership. Express my interest in leadership and being an admin trainer before that.
Have you done the Must Oreo challenge?
I have not.
Do you plan on doing it?
Not unless I'm pushed towards it.
You heard that EGO leadership just push Cascsiany towards it. It's done. It's done. That's what was told. The stipulations must be met. All right.
I like Oreos and I like mustard, but I'm not sure about the combination.
It's like a sweet and tangy kind of thing, It's like you know what I'm saying. You might enjoy it. It might be your kind of thing. No, I doubt it. It's really nasty.
I've had mustard on some pretty weird things, but I've not done an Oreo.
All right, give me a weird thing you've had mustard on, because now I'm intrigued.
Mustard on pizza.
Oh man, that is pretty weird. I don't think it beats mustard on peanut butter and jelly. My sister used to do that. No, it's something I like to think about. Anyway, yeah, no, that's it. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a good day.